Hello everyone. So if you are thinking of preparing for the IFSCA Grade A examination for 2025 and you are thinking that if I get selected as the IFSCA Grade A officer, then what will be the career growth opportunities in the IFSCA? Will I be able to grow from my Grade A post to Grade B to Grade C to Grade D and E level also? So today we will discuss the promotion criteria and we will discuss that how many years it can take for you to promote from Grade A to Grade B to Grade C and such. Okay. So this is the video for you if you want to see the growth opportunities in the IFSCA if you join as the IFSCA Grade A officer. But before starting with this video, there is a big announcement from EduTap that we have brought for you the massive price drop, which is for the limited time only. So if you are thinking of preparing for the regulatory body examination, if you are thinking of preparing for IFSCA Grade A or IRDI Grade A or RBI Grade B or NABARD Grade A examination, then there is flat 74% that has been brought by EduTap if you use the code August74. So if you have been thinking of purchasing the EduTap's course, or if you have been thinking that I want systematic material or systematic course, then this is the best possible time for you to purchase the course, as there is massive price drop that has been brought where you are getting flat 74% off. Okay, and this is valid till tomorrow only, till 31st August 2025 only. Okay, and you can use the code August74. Now you can see the promotion hierarchy where you can see that if you join as a Grade A officer, that is as the assistant manager, you will join, you can promote to manager, that is Grade B officer. You can then promote to assistant general manager, deputy general manager, the general manager, chief general manager and such. Okay, so this is the promotional hierarchy. Now one by one, let's understand that what is the criteria. Okay, so first of all, if you join as the Grade A officer, there is a probation period. Okay, the successful candidates recruited for the post of officer Grade A shall undergo a probation of 2 years and the candidates shall be confirmed in the services of IFSCA subject to their satisfactory performance during the probation period. That means for 2 years there will be probation. This will be a probation period, okay, where you will be trained to actually join the IFSCA in its final working. So you will be joining as a Grade A officer where you will be trained, where there will be a 2 year of probation period. Now after you have joined as a Grade A officer, it is said that it can take around 3 to 5 years for you to get promoted to Grade B, and it also depends upon your performance. So the people that have exceptional performance and they have very good performance and there is no pending disciplinary issues, so they can get promoted from Grade A to Grade B. So promotion is basically on the merit basis. The timeline is not clearly identified or it is not clearly detailed, okay, in any of the notification of the IFSCA, but basically it is said that it can take around 3 to 5 years for getting promoted from Grade A to Grade B. But the promotion is basically merit based, meaning the officer's annual performance appraisal reports must at least be satisfactory. Not only satisfactory, it should be very good, okay, and there should be a clean vigilance record. So basically your performance, your seniority and your suitability, these are the factors that will help you to be promoted from Grade A to Grade B. Okay, this is the basic idea. Now coming to the written examination, is there any written examination to be promoted from Grade A to Grade B? So there is no written examination as such. Mode of selection will be interview. Interviews may be in single round or in multiple rounds as per the discretion of the authority. So now if you want to get promoted to the Grade C level, actually the promotion document is not released by the IFSCA, but there is the recruitment notice that is released by the IFSCA, in which it has been laid down that what criteria has to be met for the selection at the post of Grade C. So if you follow these criteria, then you can get selected as the Grade C officer, okay, and you can understand that you will be working in the IFSCA, you will be working in the organization, so you have the experience of the working of the IFSCA. So you can send your application if the recruitment comes out for the Grade C officer. You can send your application if you are following these criteria. Okay, so what are the criteria? First of all, the Grade C officer will be selected, or the Grade C officer will be recruited for different specialization. Okay, so there are different domains that will be notified that okay, the Grade C officer is going to be chosen for these specialization. If you are interested in these specialization, you can fill the form. Okay, now or you can send the application for the selection at the grade C level. The age should not be more than 35 years of age as upper limit. You must have these qualifications. Okay, if any of these specialization is involved, these are the qualifications that are required. Either the master's degree in relevant areas or bachelor's degree in the relevant areas. Must possess the minimum of 6 years of experience. That means since your selection as a grade A officer, you must have completed at least 6 years of experience, or you must have at least 6 years of experience. So from the grade A, so from grade A to grade B, let's say you took 4 years. You took 4 years to be promoted from grade A to grade B. Okay, so that means you have completed 4 years. Now you have completed, let's say, 2 or 3 more years. Then you can send your application. You have completed 6 years of experience. Then you can send your application to be selected as grade C if there is recruitment notice for the grade C. So there should be not less than 6 years of experience for the selection or for the post of grade C. So if you want to get selected as a grade C officer, so you should have at least 6 years of experience for the post of grade C as group A officer. Okay, so this is the idea, that cumulatively you should have 6 years of experience since your joining to become the grade C officer. So these are the basic criteria, as well as there will be no written test that has been mentioned. So there is no written test that is mentioned. So there is going to be a interview. There can be interview in a single round or multiple rounds of interview that will happen. So basically your selection depends on these criterias. Your experience, that should be not less than 6 years since you're joining, plus your exceptional performance, okay, your suitability and such, as well as your interview round. Okay, so your selection as the grade C officer or your promotion as the grade C officer depends on various criteria that have been laid down. Now coming to the grade D. So for grade D also, there is like the promotional. See, the promotion is the internal policy. So the promotion document has not been released by the IFSCA, but the notice has been released by the IFSCA in regards to the selection criteria for the grade D officer. This is the basic idea. Here you can see that there are different specialization for which the grade D officer is chosen or grade D officer is being selected. So the grade D officer, if you want to be chosen as the grade D officer, usually the criteria is that you should not be more than 45 years of age as upper limit. This criteria can change also, okay, as per the discretion of the IFSCA. Now these are the qualifications that have been notified for these specialization for the selection of grade D officer for these specialization. Okay, experience must possess minimum 8 years of experience. Since your selection as the grade A officer, you must have 8 years of experience. Okay, so let's say again 4 years of experience you have from grade A to grade B, then you were promoted to grade B. Now you have 4 more years or 3 more years of experience, then you were selected as the grade C. So in total you have, let's say, 7 years of experience. Then as the grade C officer you have 2 years of experience. So in total you have 9 years of experience, and then you are sending your application for the grade D officer to be promoted as the grade D officer. So not less than 8 years of experience. As a, like, the cumulative experience should be at least of 8 years since your recruitment as a grade A officer or group A officer in the regulatory body and such. So this is the basic idea. Okay, so now if you want to get promoted to the grade E level, so again there is no clear criteria that has been given, but basically the selection is again on the basis of the experience, the merit, the performance, we can say, as well as the interview round that can also happen. Okay, so experience for an officer to move from deputy general manager from the DGM position to the general manager position, a further span of several years is required. Let's say you have been a DGM for, let's say, 3 years. Okay, and you have completed the total experience since you joined, since you were in a grade A position or grade B position. Since then you have the experience of, let's say, 12 to 15 years, and you have the experience in the DGM position also, then you can be selected. So you have the relevant experience, and let's say you have exceptional performance, outstanding performance, and you have done well in the interview round also, then you can be promoted from DGM to GM. This is the basic idea. Okay, again every time your experience matters a lot, your education qualification also matters, your merit also matters. That means your performance also matters. Okay, so these are certain criteria that continue for each and every level. So here you can see the specialization, the different specializations are there. In this particular notice, the IFSC is recruiting for the grade A, sorry, for the grade F officer post and the specialization is mentioned banking supervision, and the person should not be more than 52 years of age, and these are the educational qualification that is required. Okay, and if you want to become CGM, like from the GM, now you want to become CGM, so at least 17 years of experience that is required, with the relevant experience at the GM position also. Okay, so this is the basic idea. So now coming to the executive director, so here you can see that the notice was released that the executive director is being hired through deputation for these specialization. Okay, and here you can see that deputation can happen from the government, from RBI, NABARD, from RBI, SEBI, IRDI, PFRDA, banks, financial institutions, and academic institutions. From other relevant organizations, the executive director can be hired in the IFSCA. Okay, but the experience should not be less than 20 years. Okay, so nature of appointment, executive director is a very senior position. That's why whenever the executive director is hired for the IFSCA, it is usually seen that the executive director should have the relevant experience. Okay, so official notices indicate that the executive director post is usually enmarked for deputation, that is from external appointees, and requires roughly 20 years of experience in relevant field. And the chairperson, if you see for the chairperson can only be nominated or appointed by the central government. Okay, so chairperson is appointed by the central government. So basically, the promotion, there are growth opportunities that are there in the IFSC. You can get promoted from grade A to grade B, C, D, E also, F also. But executive director and chairperson, these are like usually hired from outside, or they are hired or appointed by the central government. Okay, from the already established organizations. So this is the basic idea. Before ending the session, let me show you that if you go to edutab.in, you will be able to go to courses, and in the courses there is IFSCA Grade A courses. Here you can see the courses that is being provided, and if you want to prepare for the IFSCA Grade A examination, and if you are thinking that how can I approach the different subjects, I want to get systematic material, so you can get the systematic material through the different courses. There is the phase 1 and phase 2 full video course, where you are getting the detailed material for phase 1 and phase 2, concept classes, concept notes, mock tests, live revision classes you are getting, as well as if you are well informed and prepared for phase 1 and you do not want the material for phase 1, then you can get the phase 2 material and the phase 2 full video course, where you are getting the material for phase 2 subjects. Okay, concept classes, concept notes, mock tests, live revision classes and such. So this is the idea. If you want the systematic material, then you can get the courses, and there is flat 74% off that is going on right now, and you can use the code August 74. Okay, so this is it for today. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you.